Good morning everybody, hello. My name is Sylvie and this is Pilates with Sylvie. No, let's start again. Hello guys, my name is Sylvie and this is Pilates and Yoga with Sylvie. This session is about back care. So the next few exercises is going to focus on taking care of your back, mainly your lower back, strengthening, stretching it. What we're going to start with is a standing warm-up and then gradually making our way down for a short sequence. Okay, so whenever you're ready, I'll meet you on your mat. You're going to find your feet about hip width apart. Let your shoulders take a nice roll. Allow the feet to simply mat into the floor, the toes spread. So find your neutral spine, your neutral pelvis position. Make sure that there's a bit of softness in the knees. Almost shoulder roll on the in-breath and on the out-breath, settle down. Relax your arms, keep your spine nice and long with the chin gently tucked in towards your chest. Engage your belly button towards your spine so the core is engaged for 8%. And whenever you're ready, you're going to start with a few nice rolls of your shoulders. Inhale your arms up just to shoulder height and exhale to relax the arms down. Inhale to lift, exhale to relax. So move in your own tempo. Relax your hands as you move, relax your elbows and wrists. On your next inhale, as you reach your arms, circle the arms down on the sides. So breathing in, breathing out. You make as big circles as you feel comfortable. One more time this way. Start to warm through the shoulder joint and then the other way around. Lifting on the in-breath, releasing on the out-breath. Keep pressing your feet equally into the ground. Keep lengthening through the spine, softness in the knee. One more time, lifting on the in-breath, releasing on the out-breath. Next time, as you push your hips back, hold it here, let the shoulders pull back, breathing in and breathing out to relax back into position. Do that again. Pushing the hips back, feel the feet pressing down and then releasing. As you dip forward, make sure that the belly is engaged, strong, and the kneecaps pointing forward. One more time, lift and hold. This time, your arm's going to move. Let your right arms float back as your left arm stays here. And then we change. The palms facing down towards the floor. Hold the positions. Keep squeezing your inner thighs towards each other. Keep the body pulling in towards the spine. 2 more. And then next time, both arms up. And find your squat position or your standing position. Lovely job, well done. So let's move on to work the rotation of your core. On your next in-breath, let your arms reach up. On the out-breath, simply pull the elbows just underneath the shoulder lines, the palms facing forward. So you take a little rotation for your spine. You may step your feet a little wider at this point. So next time as you inhale, turn towards your right side. As you exhale, find your way back to center. And then turn towards your left side. So if your hips move a little bit, that's absolutely fine. Keep the spine nice and long. Find a point when your shoulder blades coming towards each other or your shoulder blades coming towards the spine. Long spine, the crown, the head connects towards the ceiling. And the next time, as you turn towards your right side, see if you can pick up your left heel. So turning towards the right, pick up the left heel, come back to center, and then turning towards the left, pick up the right heel. You may even add a little bend in the middle to make the movement a bit more dynamic. But remember, try to keep those elbows pulled back, bending the knees over to the other side, breathing in, breathing out, make it as big as you want to. 2 more. And the last one. Beautiful. And as you come back, start to just wind down by anchoring your feet and just turning side to side. Make sure you control the movement. Last one here. And then let's find our way back to center. Lovely job, well done. Step your feet back underneath your hips. 1 more here to finish, just side bends. So allow the shoulders to pull back and down. Take a big, beautiful breath in. And the hands are going to connect with the palms facing towards you. So this time, we're just going to take a little push with the knuckles towards me. Opening up through the back, breathing in, breathing out. And as you breathe out, slowly roll yourself down. So you're going to bring the hands towards the floor, finding the stretch down the back of your leg. So the feet stay underneath your hips. Let the eye gaze come towards the knees. And the head just to hang. And you can relax your hands if you wish at this point. Take a big breath in As you breathe out, bend your knees and simply let your knees come into the floor. So come into a kneeling position, slowly roll yourself up, finding the shoulders back and down. And then allow yourself to simply relax back into this position. Make sure that your knees are right underneath your hips. Take a big breath in to reach your arms towards the ceiling. Let the right arm float towards the floor, or your left arm float towards the floor, and reach your right fingertips over towards the left. Breathing in, breathing out to relax your left arm down and let your right arm down and the left arm across. Either way, you're gonna get either side, right? So you're gonna let the hips stay in line with the knee as you take a nice long reach. Remember not to let the rib cage open up, so you want to keep the belly button pulling towards the spine. You are breathing into your rib cage, but the belly is engaged. The fingers are nice and soft. Your spine only goes as far as you let it go. So just explore how you're feeling today. So you need to take care of the spine. Spinal flexion and extension is a great way to warm. Great job. This is your last one. Reach the left arm over. And as you find your way back to center, allow your hands to find a place underneath your shoulder. So spread the fingers, make sure you've got a strong position here. Engage your core again, so put the belly button towards the spine, the long spine, I guess just in front of your fingertips. So let's do a few flexion and extension of your spine. On your in breath, stay in your neutral position. On your out breath, pull the belly button towards the spine. Start to round your back, bring the eye gaze towards the belly. And simply round, breathing in to relax the belly, softening through the elbows, and keep the eye gaze just in front of your mat. And we do it again on the out breath. You're curling everything in towards the center, opening this area in the back, and then relaxing back and down. You got one more like this, curling in through the spine, into yourself, feeling how the lower back feels, explore a different area this time, and back into the center. Great job. So we're going to start our exercises here. In your next exercise, we're going to start to strengthen into your back. So whenever you're ready, into the back and into the arms as well, because this is going to be your tricep push-up. So your hands are underneath your shoulders, and we start off with an easy position, and then gradually you're going to make it into a little combination and make it a little harder. So you choose the level that works for you. Whenever you're ready, take a big breath in. On your out breath, allow your elbows to float towards the floor, towards the knees. So imagine there's a straight line between your knee and your wrists. And then lift up on the in breath, lower the elbows back again on the out breath. See if you can keep your bottom above your knees as you move. So try not to let the bottom float back, keep it up. So even this one is going to make you work hard, starting through the, into the back, into the core, as well as your triceps. But if you want a little bit more, you're going to let the upper body float forward, so the elbows are coming in line with the chest. Your eye gaze is going to come just an inch off the floor, and then come back into the floor. Then let the upper body push into the floor on the in-breath, on the out-breath, on the in-breath, and then push up on the out-breath. That's the one. So this is your full kneeling position. Core is strongly engaged. If you do want to work a little harder, you're welcome to find a 3/4 full plank. So the hands are going to come a little further forward, with the shoulders above and the knees away from the hips. So you're ready, you just holding this position, you can feel it's more work for the core. And just make sure you're still feeling comfortable. So you do as many as you feel comfortable. And we are going to add on just a little bit more. So next time I'd like you to do a tricep push-up. Drive out of it and hold. Pick up your left knee and then let the left knee come towards the left elbow, outside the elbow. Bring the leg back and then push back into the tricep push-up, then change side. The right knee come to the outside the elbow, bring it back, drive down and up. And if you're feeling hardcore, you're absolutely welcome to try some on your toes. So you tuck your toes under, do one push-up, and then one knee to elbow. One push-up, and one knee to elbow. That's it. So let's do two more. If you need a stretch here, You can push those hips back, let the eyes come towards the floor. Good. Find the last one. Push into the floor. Drive out of the floor. Bring the elbow or the knee towards the elbow. Try to keep your hips nice and still. When you're done, as you come back to center, allow everything to push back. Feel a little release in your lower back. Take a nice big breath in. Walk your hands towards your knees. Pick up your hands and have a little roll. So you're going to find the wrist rolling just a little bit. If you still feel that you need a bit more release, you can hold the back of your hand and gently press towards the floor. Make sure that you don't put too much body weight into it. So you can do one at a time or two at the same time. It's up to you. So we're going to be here for one more time. If you feel that your wrists are still quite a bit tender, you can try to have your wrists elevated or simply hold them in a knuckle. So this time we're going to focus on rotation of your spine as well as working into your core. So find your position and into your balance. Find your position with your hands underneath your shoulders and knees underneath your hips. Take a big breath in. On your next out breath, your left arm is going to float up towards the ceiling. Open up, breathing in, keep your hips square. Breathing out to bring the hand back and down and change side. Inhale, the right arm up, open, breathe, and breathing out to place, back and down. Next time, as you inhale, the left arm up, reach high, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and on the exhale, reach the left arm underneath the right shoulder. And we go again, breathing in to reach and open. Breathing out to squeeze the left rib down to your right hip. Keep those hips high. Good. One more like this. Option for you is to stay here. Otherwise, next time as you open your left arm towards the ceiling, let the right leg extend. Find a nice open position like a side plank. Let the left arm reach under, and as you reach, see if you can pick up that right leg just like a seesaw. Come on back and down. You can touch down in the first round, find your place. Keep pushing down through that right arm. Press into it, let the right elbow bend. Option is to try and hover the shoulder and the foot above the floor. And let's see if we can do another two like this. Open, find your balance. You can look wherever it feels comfortable, towards the fingertips, towards the floor, towards the front of the room. So if you need to touch down, and if you want to, you can come back to the center. Last one. Big, beautiful breath in and out as you reach under, and then opening up. Touch everything back to center. Great job. Walk your hands towards your knees. Pick up that right arm that you were working. Reach up towards the ceiling, and then take a couple of shoulder rolls here. Nice. Other way around. And then bring that right arm across. Hold it down, making sure that you're not holding on the elbow joint. Nice and little release in your shoulder. Keep the chest facing forward. Same on the other side. So once you're ready, hands on the shoulders. Shoulders pull back, long spine. So right hand is going to move, left hand going to stay anchored down. Remember to engage your core and try to keep your lower body as still as possible. When you're ready, breathe in, right hand reach. Long spine. Breathing out, reach your right hand underneath, shoulder into floor. Do that again. So just do another couple like this. If you can, maybe try and hover the shoulder above the floor. When you reach underneath, you squeeze in everything out of it. You take a big breath out. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Keep the elbow joint nice and soft. If you do want a little bit more, next time, allow the left hand to, or the left leg to reach. Tuck your toes and open. As you reach underneath, you may or may not lift that leg. Point your toes down. Feel that control. One of the Pilates principles is control. So you want to use that control. It's a bit of shaking is fine. And of course it's absolutely possible that you may use your balance. and fall on the floor. So just do make sure that you don't have anything in the way. Good, 2 more like this. Now this time, can you keep the toes hovering off the floor as you reach the arm up? Open. Think about keeping the hips towards the floor. Last one here. Shoulders staying off. Keep breathing. And breathing in. Touch down. And everything to center. Well done. That was a good session for the arms as well as your back. So bring the hands back, left arm reach on the in-breath, and a couple of rolls. Good. If you want to, you can keep them a bit smaller. And then the other way around. Good. Bring that left arm up and across your chest. Hold it down. Increasing the stretch. Looking over your left shoulder. One more breath in. And then your out breath. Bring the hands underneath your shoulders. And let's come on down onto your belly. So we're going to come into your prone position. Lower down. Finding your feet hip widths apart. Hip bones pressing equally into the floor. Arms going to be just a bit wider than your mat. Out. A bit longer in front of you with the shoulders back. And once you're ready, put your forehead down. If you need the cushioning underneath the forehead area, that's fine. And just simply find your breath, find your new setup position, making sure that you're still keeping the belly button pulling towards the spine, so finding the 30% engagement. And of course, your pelvic floor engagement is the same if you wish to work on that. So whenever you're ready, we're going to work open the opposite arm and legs in your swimming prone. Taking a big breath in. Your right leg is going to move. Breathe out. Right leg is going to lift up and off the ground, keeping the hip bone down. Let the leg reach away. Relax the right foot on the inhale, and on the out breath, let the left leg float up. It's a long straight line coming from the hip, and it doesn't have to be a massive lift. Feel the engagement in the back of the body, the stretch in the front of the body in your hip flexors. So you relax your head. I'm only keeping my head up so you can understand the words I'm speaking, right? So you're going to take another 2 like this. If you wish, you can absolutely stay just like this. If you'd like to come with me, next time as you reach your right arm or right leg, your left arm is going to float up. So see if you can let the arm and the leg lift. And then release back and down. Other side, breathing in, breathing out. The arm is in a bent position, and you're gently lifting your eye gaze just towards the front of your mat. As you lift, create a little bowl shape with your body. Lifting the shoulders away, keeping the chin tucked in like you had a piece of fruit underneath. And just remember not to tilt your head back too far. So the front of the body stretching, from the right toes all the way to your left fingertips. And the back of the body strengthening, upper back, lower back, glutes and hamstrings. Good, next time, let's it on. Lift the right leg, the left arm. If you want to, just keep going with this one. Otherwise, your left arm is going to reach towards on the in-breath and pull back on the out-breath. 2 more. Breathing in, breathing out. Last one. Reach a little further. Keep the upper body up. Bring it back and down. Opposite side. Right leg, left arm. Lift and hold. Reach if you've got enough space. And back. Lengthen a little bit more. Challenge yourself to keep the upper body off. Maybe lift a little higher. 3 times. Reaching forward and back and release. One more time like this. So if you find this too challenging, it's okay to do only one or keep the moving of the swimming. So simply lift and lower every time. You want to keep the shoulders away. Feel the belly pulling in. Feel the hip bones pressing down equally. Release. Last one here. Lifting. Keeping the position. Once you feel stable, keep reaching. Can you lift up a little higher? Can you engage a little bit more? Can you really feel that reach? Last one. Reaching forward, pulling back, and release down. Beautiful job. Okay, just a little bit more here to strengthen your back. When you're ready, both arms reaching a little further forward. Big breath in, breathing out. We are going to move a little bit faster, but please make sure you control. So breathing in, right arm, left leg, lift. On the out breath, release down, and then opposite side. Good. So this is absolutely fine if you just want to stay here. If you want a little bit more, next time, both arms, both legs. Inhale, exhale, and lift. Slowly release. Do that again. Lift, slowly release. Keep pointing the toes away. You've got 3 more like this. You're creating that bow shape, lifting a bit of the rib cage, squeezing, keeping the length in the spine. Last 2. I got a little surprise for the last one. So next time as you lift up, hold it there. If you'd like a little bit more, opposite arm and leg. A little paddle. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, center, and down. I bet your back needs a little stretch now. So place hands on the shoulders, breathe in, breathe out, lift up and out of it. Let's stretch, get stretch. Inhale, exhale to pull. So this one should have taken your heart up as well. Give yourself a couple of seconds to simply settle that heart. Let the belly pull in, feel the shoulder breastband. Relax down, breathing in, breathing out, pull out it underneath one more time. Feel that beautiful stretch and release. And then let your hips sit back simply. Bring the hands just by the hips if that feels comfortable, or next to your shoulders. One more breath in and breathing out to pull or push back. Great job, well done. Alright, now bring those legs forward and come and lie down on your back. One more exercise before we finish with a bit of flexibility work. Now before we get down on the floor, we're going to find our feet about hip width apart, okay, and your sit bones anchored down. So this one, last one is a fun one. If you got any osteoporosis in your back, I'd rather you don't do this. Instead, you can either rest or you can do shoulder bridges on your back. So when you're ready, you're going to take a nice long position with the spine. The sit bone's going to anchor down, and once you've found the back of your thighs, I'd like you to gently roll back, rounding through the back of the body, and see if you can pick up your feet and then find in a position where you're feeling really balanced. Alright, so putting the shoulders back and down, you can either keep your hands here or then place the hands onto the top of your shins. Let the shoulders pull back, take a big breath in and breathe out to start to round through the back. Breathing in, pull the shoulders back, and breathing out to find your balance. So what you're doing is balancing on your sit bones. So we're going to take this into a roll back. If you feel comfortable, you're going to use your spine to roll onto the floor and then back up again. And playing with your balance, as we come back, your aim is not to touch the feet down. It may happen, but all you can do is try. So think about rounding through that long spine. Taking a big breath in and then breathing out to round the spine. Keep the belly button in, the knees a bit closer, anchoring. And then take a lovely big breath in to hold a position that feels comfortable. Take a lovely big breath in, and on your out breath, let your body roll back. And see if you can come up without touching the floor. Okay, let's do a few more. So roll back, great for you to work your spine. We're rolling on that spine. And always making sure that we're not rolling onto the neck area, so we're staying on the upper back. As you've come back, find your balance. Couple more. Letting your spine be long. at the center and then rounding when you roll. Last one. Good work, well done. This time just roll yourself down. Find your knees towards your chest. Give him a lovely little hug, maybe a little roll side to side for a bit of massage and relax. And finding a position with the feet hip widths apart. The arms by the side of the body into your shoulder bridge. Start off as usual, and then we're going to increase the intensity by adding on a bit of a variation here. So whenever you're ready, shoulders back and down, breathing in, breathing out. Tuck your tailbone under, the pelvis under, and slowly roll through the spine, letting the spine be long as you press the hips equally towards the floor. Press down equally through the feet, keeping the knees in line with the hips. Imagine you got a ball between the knees, and then slowly roll down through the spine, keeping the belly engaged. And then find the tailbone down. So we're reversing that movement. Option is to stay here. You know this one. Maybe do one more. Now for those of you who want to work a bit harder, we are going to work with a single leg. So next time, I'd like you to roll yourself all the way up through the spine. Find your lift. Breathing in, breathing out. Pick up your right knee, bring the right knee above the hip. Let the right leg extend, bend the right knee, touch the right foot down, and roll yourself down through the spine. Do that again, left side, rolling up and under. Keep a straight line from your shoulders to your knees, so you don't have to press up too high. And then let the right foot step press down nice and strong as you lift the left. Let the foot extend towards the ceiling, the knee bend, and then touch down. If you are using your legs, make sure that you're keeping the hips nice and high. Good. Next time, adding on. Your right leg is going to lift. Let the right leg lift up towards the ceiling. Let the right leg come down towards the floor and slowly release back and down. Keep the right leg extended. Let the right leg float up. Point your foot. Press, finding the stretch in the front of the left hip, and then flex the foot as you lower down, nice and slow through the spine. One more time like this. Slowly lifting. Keeping this left knee in line with the hip. Slowly lowering down. Keep the spine nice and long as you touch down. Lovely job, well done. To the other side. Bring the right foot in. Left leg. Let's lift up first. So you're going to lift up through the hips, get in the straight line, and then create the length in the left leg. Lifting the left leg towards the ceiling. Slowly lower down. If this is too much, you can let the foot come back and down. Do that again. Lifting in the length as you lift. Flexing as you lower down. So you can stay, keep that little slow roll through the spine as you slowly start to relax your leg. One more time like this. Lifting as you breathe. Keep the hips high. If your hips start to drop, just touch the foot back and down again. Lovely work. Well done. How was it on this side? Bring the foot back. Let's do it one more time. Slowly rolling up. This time we're going to stay here for 5 on one side. Good. So you're going to just gently lift the leg up. Instead of rolling slowly, you keep the leg up. And we're going to lower the hips down, breathing in. And breathing out to lift back up. Lower the hips down, breathing in. Breathing out to push back up. You can absolutely do this with the leg bent. So if you need to, you're here. Good. We do the counting. 2 more to go. Lower down. Inhale. Push through the foot as you push up. One more time. Hip square. Up. Lower down. Rise and hold. Bend the knee. Touch down. And slowly find your way back and down. How was that? One more round to go. When you're ready, breathing in, slowly roll. Find the position, and I'd like you not to move from here. If your hips start to sag, relax them down. Left knee. Good. When you're ready, leg up. Heel press the ceiling. lower down, touch up, lower down, push and squeeze through the heel. Try not to press down through the hands, reach high, keeping the right knee aligned with the hip. 2 more, breathing in, breathing out, last one. Good job, bend your knee, touch the foot down, and slowly, mindfully, find your way down. Nice work, well done. Let those knees come towards your chest. Maybe take a little roll. Fantastic work. So loads of work, strong work through the back. Now to relax your hips, let the knees flow apart or come apart. Knees relax towards the floor. Sole of your feet together, arms a little wider. Couple of nice big breaths in. This was a hard one, right? That's it. Bring those knees together. Let both knees stay together. On the inhale, the knees going to flow down towards the right side. Pick up the left and let the eye gaze look down your left arm. So you unwire any tension in your spine you may have built up. This belly twist or supine twist is a lovely way to release tension and a great restorative pose. So you can chill here anytime you want to. One more breath in. Breathing out. Find your way back to center. And then down the other side. So the knees going to the right, to the left. Eye gaze to the right. Just choose the range that works for you. So you may come up a little more. You may leave the knees a little higher towards the armpit. See what feels good for the lower back and for the stretch down the outside of your leg. One more breath in. On your out breath, find your way back to center. Allow the hands to come around your lower back or the lower shins. Pick up your head and push your knees towards the arms, grounding through that back. Big beautiful breath in. Breathing out, find your way up to seated, whatever feels comfortable. And then finishing off your back work today with a stretch, spine stretch, one of the best one you can do for your spine. So make sure you're sitting on your sit bones and the fleshy part is out of the way. Then you're going to find the feet about hip width apart with the toes up towards the ceiling and the length in the spine. If you find that you need to sit on something to make your spine a bit longer, to take the pressure of the lower back and the hamstrings, that's fine. So spine is nice and long. We're going to do, imagine that big ball underneath our chest. So take a lovely big breath in on the inhale. And on the out breath, walk your hands, fingertips just towards your toes. Allow the spine to be long. Let the eye gaze come towards the belly, around the spine. Breathing in, breathing out to walk your hands back. Good. So if you want, you can stay here. Otherwise, next time inhale the arms up on the as you reach, and exhale to round over the big beach ball. Maybe coming towards the toes, towards the ankles with the hands. Inhale to lift and open. And exhale to reach the arms up and coming round again. 2 more like this. Now this is great for your spine. Always focus on that lovely C shape you create. So when you're coming around, keep the same distance between the ribs and the hips and in the seated position. This is going to be your last one. And we're just going to find a little twist here. So next time as you inhale, round over. Find the stretch. One more chance to put the shoulder blades apart, to relax the head, the shoulders. You may be here a bit. And then next time as you inhale, just let your belly soften. Allow the hands to touch down and bring the hands a little bit closer. Good job. So please pick up your left foot when you're ready and bring the left foot towards your bottom. Taking the last twist of the day. So let the left hand come behind you, the right arm reach forward, and then on the out breath, wrap your right arm just around that left knee. Lift the chest open as you inhale and take a little look behind you on the out breath. So pull that left knee towards the chest, lengthening from the spine. Allow the spine to be long, not leaning back and turning through the back of the neck, through the upper back, the mid back and the lower back. Take in 2 more breaths like this. And of course, if you do want to deepen this stretch, you're welcome to pick up the right elbow, press it into the left knee, and then simply use it as a lever to turn a little further back. It's gonna feel more intense, so decide what feels right for your body today. One more breath. And the breath out, you turn back to center, and we're gonna swap. So let the left leg extend, the right leg come in, left hand hugging the right knee in to the chest, inhale to lift, and exhale to twist. So you want to make sure the spine is long. A lot of the times we're leaning back like this. Try to avoid that. If you can see yourself in a window, in a mirror, your spine is long and you're turning through the back of the neck. Imagine your spine like a lolly, that rock you can buy on the seashore, right, on the seaside. How long can you make your spine? Can you feel the stretch on the outside of the right thigh? Do you maybe want to go further? Elbow into the knee, or into just above that fleshy part of your thigh, and then turning and twisting a little bit more. We're still breathing deeply into the body. One more breath in. On your next out breath, relax your position and find your way back to center. Give your legs a little bit of a shake. That's it. Good. Come back to center, face me. Comfortable seated position, whatever that is for you today. So you can place your hands onto your knee, or maybe onto the floor in front of you. Tip forward from the hips, keeping the sit bones down. Take a big breath in. On the out breath, let your left shoulder come towards the center, look over behind your right shoulder. Come back to center on the in breath and turn with the eye gaze towards the left. Come back to center to more like this. So you want to dip your shoulder towards the middle. Imagine you would want to touch it down towards the floor. Feel a little release there. That's the one. This time as you come over, stay here for a little longer. Breathing in, breathing out, back to center and another side. You can absolutely let your legs a bit extend out in front of you if you need to. And back to center. Great. Hands towards your feet. Roll the shoulders down. Just take a couple of shoulder rolls here. Good. And back. Nice job. Well done. Okay, finally finishing off with a bit of your spine release, side bend. So the hand is on the floor and we're taking a stretch over. So if you do want to add a bit more stretch down the back of your legs, in this position you can extend the right leg as well. Maybe let the left foot come towards the right leg and taking a side bend across towards your toes. Maybe even down the front. One more breath in like this, breathing in. Breathing out, sinking into it. Next time, inhale, and as you exhale, slowly slide. So if you're working with the legs, right, left leg extends, right leg bends. You're gonna reach the hands just to the outside. Let the right arm reach and take a stretch. That's it. So finding that lovely stretch down the side of the body. No tension in the shoulders. If you need to pull back a little bit, keep the arm bent. Doesn't have to be completely straight. It's all about loosening up and feeling your body, exploring it, and just knowing how far you can go. Good. One more breath like this. And let your body relax on the out breath. Great work. Bring your leg back. Find your center. Take a little shoulder roll. Nice and gentle. That's the one. Alright, so we're going to make our way back up to standing. So whenever you're ready, just bring your knees together. Find your full kneeling position. Tuck your toes underneath and walk your hands towards your knees. Push yourself up onto your feet. Once you're there, start to let the feet or the legs straighten up. Make sure you feel comfortable. Allow the head to hang a little bit first. feeling the spine moving through the shoulders and then rolling up through the spine, nice and gentle C shape. Keeping the belly button towards the spine, stir the vertebra one onto the other as you stand up. Great job. Alright, finishing off here with our monkey swings. So that's a great way to energize your body. Whenever you're ready, feet underneath your hips. Take a big reach with the arms towards the ceiling. On the inhale, reach. On the exhale, swing the arms, bend your knees. Inhale to lift, exhale and bend. I bet you missed this one, right? So letting those knees deeply bend. As you bend your knees, allow the chest to connect with your thighs. 2 more like this. If you want more, lift up onto the top of your toes, onto the toes, and drop down. 1 more. Lift, hold, and find your hands together, sliding down to your heart center. Take a big bow. Beautiful work. Well done, everybody. Thank you ever so much for taking part today. Hope you enjoyed your workout. If you got any comments, please pop it down. Any requests for future videos, let me know. That's it, everyone. Well done. Nice work. Thank you for taking part, for watching, for doing your best. With any questions, comments, feedback, please comment below, and make sure you are subscribed so you can get notifications about upcoming videos. Well done. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.